Hi everyone and welcome to Sunday Shave. Hope you've all had a good week and having a good weekend. Now in this shave I'll be using a 2 days growth here. Well, coming on to the third day, but officially 2 days. And I'm going to be using Taylor of Old Bond Street, and this one was kindly sent to me by Glenn, and what's it called? Shaving Shop, that's it. Shaving Shop Shaving Cream. And I didn't know, I hadn't heard of this one. And the smell, it's the quality, you can tell, is the same as all their shaving creams. And apart from a couple of products, a lot of the stuff I'm using today is from Glenn, and he's a viewer of the videos. His passion is also DE shaving and the old way of shaving, and you know, very kind again. Thanks Glenn, if you're watching, up in the northeast. That's it. And anyway, what he sent me was this stainless steel shaving bowl, which I'm using today. This is my Semogue 830, and I've just put some of the Taylor of Old Bond Street shave. I can't get my tongue around it. Shaving Shop Shaving Cream. There we go, and it's nicely peaked, so that's ready. Just come out of the shower, and as I say, there's the shaving cream, kindly sent. He also sent me a few packets of these blades, and I've never used them before. Bolzano Superinox indisposable, is that inoxidable? I'm not sure what it says. But German blades, or made in Germany. Never used them before, so I'm going to put them in my Merkur Futur. I haven't used that for a while. Only on setting 3, if you can see that. Setting number 3, good enough. And obviously it's a new blade. He's also sent me this brush stand, you know, fantastic. And I tell you what, it's not here now. A stainless steel razor stand, little thing, heavy thing like that. Fantastic. Love little things like that. So thanks Glenn, much appreciated. You know, we're lucky to have a community like this. Well, I'm lucky. I seem the luckiest of the lot, I think. Look at that. Smell. I can't think. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, soft as a brush. As soft as a brush. Luxurious, thick and creamy. Well, you wouldn't expect nothing else from Taylor's, because if it was, I'd be telling them when I go there. Well, I wouldn't be going there, would I? So thick and luxurious. Now the scent, I'm sure I can smell a bit of sherbet. It's quite sweet, like a sweet floral sweet to me. Quite pleasant actually, quite pleasant. You know, we know it's it's going to work, isn't it? Right, I'm interested in this blade. So this first pass onto the moustache area. And after the few razors I've been using lately, this feels very aggressive and heavy. So you just got to guide it. Almost lifting it off the face, which sounds weird, but just holding the weight, so you're just sort of very faintly touching the skin. and I'm very impressed with that blade. Very impressed. That's a nice blade. Slicing through that. See how it goes down here. That's a good blade, Glenn. It certainly suits the future for me. Maybe it's got an unfair advantage though in this. You know what I've said about this? Listen to that. This is what it's all about. So, that's hot in here. Oh, it's fantastic. Have you all had a good week? I hope so. I hope you're okay. Oh, I want to tell you something. 1 minute. Just wipe my hands. Earlier today, hang on. Make sure the wife's not about. I bought some more shaving cream and shaving soap. What else have I done? A couple of colognes. Things I wanted. People. Let's lather up while I'm talking. And lovely. I tell you. Hang on, I'll come back to that. See this? It's let me show you mine. 1 minute. Compare it. Right, this is the red mixing bowl. So there's the size comparison. So mine would fit just about inside there. So that's a nice size, fits in my hand, nice and light. It's nice. I'll use this for a change every now and again, and it's nice, accessible with a brush, which is lovely. Look at that. Bring your face through and I'll lather you up, and then you can shave together, can we? I got some lighting on the way, because a few people, well not a few, I think 1 or 2 people have said that sometimes the lighting is a bit funny in here. So I've got a couple of lights on the way, see how they do, if they help or whatever. So I am trying. Yeah, so during the time of making these videos, and over many videos, you get to read a lot of comments and messages, but also a lot of tips. And by tips I mean some people tell me, oh, you like lime, you like citrus, well you'd love this one. And you know, so I take little notes and little mental notes of what they are, and over time I buy them bit by bit, and that's what I've done. So I've ordered some shaving soap, cologne. What else have I ordered? There's a few things I think. Forgotten already? That's good, because it'll be a surprise when it comes. So we'll see. So they'll be all in videos. I have got some more soap I've bought. to use. I'll probably use that one. There's another 2 you haven't seen. And well, one is quite a famous one, and one isn't. Well, what you may know of it if you're into your shaving, obviously. But double chin. Listen to that. Yeah, so look forward to them. And of course these things last and last, these creams and soaps, because you know I've been sent so many of people, very kind people, and I've bought lots since, you know, over the years, and they accumulate. So with using different ones all the time, you don't use them as quick, and it's addictive. I tell you what, I'm a bit worried about going to Taylor Road, Bond Street, because might have to sell the house when I come back. Right, against the growth. Now I'm getting, during this shave, excellent protection, and the blade is working fantastically. I don't know if anybody else has heard of these blades. Probably have, it's just me hasn't heard of them. German, but they're doing an absolutely fantastic job. And with all this talking, I have nicked myself there. See, didn't feel it. And it takes me, if I don't use this Future for a while, it takes me a shave to get into it again. Because a lot of people ask, you know, to compare this with other razors for aggression, and you can't compare this razor to any other, really, because it's such a unique razor in itself. Its build, its weight, its, you know, its blade exposure, everything is similar, obviously, in build, but it's not the same. That's a good blade, and it doesn't feel as if it's dulling or nothing. It's just and there's good slickness with this soap for me to go over it like that, as you would expect with this Taylor Road, Bond Street. Good stuff. And the scent, as I say, I can't put my name, and I can't put my finger. I don't know if it reminds me of a sort of a sherbet smell somehow. Quite a sweet, and there again, quite floral. Quite pleasant. There's a lot of quiets in that. Very, very lightly. Turning as we go. Oh, a few pickups, I like that. I was reading a thing, look at that. Put the Allen pencil on the Allen block. Septic pencil. Talking about sanitising the razors and brushes, and there's so many ways you can do it. And I've done it in many ways. I've used that's lovely. I've used antiseptic soap, hot water. I've used cologne, especially the Arco because of the high alcohol content. Surgical spirit. But lately, the last sort of, just a bit there, I've been using Barbicide. Oh, I love that sound. And somebody said they were putting their brush in it. I wouldn't suggest putting a brush in Barbicide. Mind you, it's nothing to do with me, but you know, I wouldn't put a brush in Barbicide in case it has some sort of effect on the knot, on the glue or something. I don't know. It's just if you're going to rinse off, so I just put my razors in it. And I have put the blades in it before now. Just let them soak in it if I'm going to use them again. But when I do a razor, and especially an old razor, I don't leave it in there for long, and I thoroughly rinse it. And then wipe any moisture I can off the razor, and then let it air dry by the window along with a brush after a shave. I might do a video one day of what I do after I've finished filming, you know, so I might put a camera up here, so when I say thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next shaving video, and then I leave a pause, it fades out, and then of course I just switch the camera off and tidy up, and I could show you what I do after. Nothing exciting, you know, there's nothing to, you know, pause live TV for to come and watch, but it's an interest people have. I like the background of things as well, so God, I talk some rubbish, mumbling on here like I haven't seen nobody for a week. Just trying to let it all out in one thing. Anyway, fantastic. Evin Cologne. They sell this on eBay. Don't ask me for the link because I can't remember. I just passed it as a... Oh, that's nice. Do you want to? Go on then. Right then. Oh, that's nice. I've used that for a while. Just remember the bottle, the yellow top. Evin. There you go. And that's mine, obviously, not Glenn didn't send that. But he did send this. Nivea Original. And the smell, yeah, that typical moisture cream, sort of standard moisture cream smell. So it's very, very thin, so I do it like this. Oh, that's nice, yeah, nice clean fresh smell. Smells nothing like the sensitive 0% alcohol, so it does make a difference. Oh, that's lovely. Well, there's the proof I didn't need the Ciptic pencil. So that's it. Look at that. Smooth. Can't hear no raspiness, can you? That's a smooth shave. So thank you very much, Glenn, yet again. Much appreciated. Good community here, and I'm one of the biggest benefiters from it, and I do appreciate it. I feel terrible sometimes because people send so many things, you know, and what can you do? You can't do it back, and it's just it does. Well, that's my type of person. I like to give, but when you receive so much and there's not a lot going out, you know, it's you like to give back, but all I can do is make these videos showing them, so hopefully that's good enough, you know, and you do understand that I am very grateful. So just to recuperate, just to go over what I'm doing, the Merkur Futur brushed steel version, this, setting number 3, adjustable razor, aggressive razor, unique to itself razor. You can compare its aggression to the Mular 41 I mean, they're both aggressive, but this is a unique on its own razor. You have to, you know, I mean, it's heavy, it's just the way it's built, it's a unique well, unique razor, what can you say? And I used in it a German blade, Bolzano Superinox blade, and to me that worked. Well, you know, it did have a hand because it was in this razor, but it, you know, no issues at all. That little nick was from me, you know, giving it this when I'm shaving, but worked fantastically. Give me a lovely smooth shave. There's no irritation, no razor burn. One little nick, didn't even feel it. Using the Shaving Shop shaving cream. You try and say that. Taylor of Bond Street Shaving Shop shaving cream, and that is fantastic. As all their creams, luxurious, thick, rich, good protection during the shave, good slickness after you've passed over the razor, so you can go over it again and again. The scent to me was a bit sweet, sherbety or flowery. I can't make it out, but very pleasant, and that's another one I can tick now. I've used and tried and liked. I used the stainless steel mixing bowl, and that is a lovely size for my hands and a good depth for the brush. Good access. It's very nice, that on the Semogue 830, which I love. And then rinsed off, and then I used the Evin Cologne, and then what Glenn sends again, the Nivea Original Moisturising Cream, or as it's called here, Replenishing Post-Shave Balm. And that is it. So I shall keep you no longer, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, yeah. I've left that book again. I had a little magazine. I'll show it to you one of these days, when in about 10 years. It's had a picture of a lady covered in shaving cream with a razor, and saying some women shave. So, you know, that's up to them. But it says, YouTube say on this channel, there's 3% of women watch this channel. So ladies and gentlemen, so thank you very much to the ladies and to the gentlemen. Just waffling on, sorry. So have a great week next week, or half of it, and I'll see you on Wednesday for Wednesday's shaving video.